Welcome to the Wear Wag Repeat podcast. I'm Tori Mystic here with my dog Lucy. Together we're interviewing cool, creative women entrepreneurs whose work is inspired by their dogs. Do you dream of working alongside your dog? Then sit, stay, and listen to the latest episode. Today's episode is a little bit different. It's just going to be me talking to you. I'm not interviewing anyone, but I'm actually going to be going through all the items on my official 2017 Wear Wag Repeat gift guide. I have some amazing things, and one of the highlights of putting together this gift guide was dealing with all of the small business owners and all of the brand representatives and the makers and the creators and the marketers. I realized there was just a lot of amazing dog mompreneurs included in the gift guide, so I thought that everyone who listens to this podcast might also like to hear a little bit of the backstory of what it was like to put together this guide and everyone that I worked with to make it possible. So if you haven't yet seen the official gift guide, it is available at my blog, wearwagrepeat.com. There is also a video rundown of all the items. It's on YouTube and it's also on my Facebook page. And I'm going to be adding all of this stuff to the blog post. I'm going to be adding this podcast episode and the video, so you'll be able to find it all in one place on my blog, Wear Wag Repeat. So check it out if you want to learn anything else when you're done listening to this. But for now, let's just dive in. There's 12 items on the gift guide. So I'm going to go through all 12 of them and sort of tell you what it was like and who the people are behind each item. Because, you know, this time of year with the holidays and gifting, I think we all get very materialistic, and it's really impossible not to, because we're bombarded from every angle with buy this, gift this, go here, all of these things telling us what to buy, and we don't always know the stories behind the product. So it's a nice reminder that there are people behind all of these products. And so when you do buy these things, you're not just acquiring a new item, you're supporting someone's dream. And you're supporting their passion. And everyone that I have interviewed on this podcast and many of the brands that are featured in my gift guide are all passionate dog moms who are just like you and me. And so I'm just happy to support them all. And I hope that if you're listening to this, that you'll go support them as well. So, all right, without further ado, the first item on my gift guide is a Pups Who Pack collar. Pups Who Pack is a brand created by Maggie Modena. You might remember her from episode 2 of my podcast. She created this line called Pups Who Pack, and first, she started out making cute little dog backpacks for her pug and her Frenchie, and you can hear all about her story on that episode. But what I think is just so amazing and why I love this collar that she provided for the gift guide is that she's an artist, and she actually hand creates the artwork that is then turned into digital prints that's printed on the doggy backpacks, the collars, the leashes, the bandanas, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a really cool artist print on this collar. I think it looks fabulous on Lucy. It really pops against her dark fur. It's sort of like a really neat watercolor, but it also reminds me of those colorful smoke bombs that people have been setting off in photos recently. That's kind of like a trending look. So it's just like a really cool, awesome print, and she has tons of different prints available, and she makes everything herself. So I talked with Maggie at length, and she just really is very, very hands-on. So if you want to check out Pups Who Pack and check out particularly this collar, it's a great find. It's $21.95, and you can get it through her website. And the quality of it is really great. I made sure that everything in the gift guide was something that Lucy and I could personally test out and make sure that we liked the quality of it. And this collar has just been really, really great. It has sort of like a goldish brassy tone D-ring loop on it for you to put your leash onto. So it's a very classy, sophisticated, artistic kind of looking collar, and it looks really great on Lucy, so check that out. All right, the second item on the gift list is the Puptown Girl box. And I have partnered with the two girls who run this box several times this year. Back in January, February, March of 2017, I did a few unboxing videos for them. So I've actually worked with them for almost a whole year, and seeing sort of the evolution of their brand, Puptown Girl Box, has been really cool. They're just so thoughtful in how they put everything together. And when I was doing the unboxing videos, so let me just explain what exactly it is. It's a subscription box for stylish dog moms. And I'm not exactly sure what their inspiration was, but for me, it's kind of like you see BarkBox and all these different boxes that are geared towards your actual dog, and they're full of toys and treats and all sorts of stuff for your dog to do. There wasn't a gift box or a subscription box that was for the dog mom. So like, I know in my situation, Lucy is always getting all the cool stuff. Like Lucy had an activity tracker. Lucy had a meal subscription box. And guess what? I didn't get any of those things. So I think it's really cool to come up with a subscription box that is for us to sort of treat ourselves. And it makes a really great gift. Last year, I actually gifted one of my sisters with the Puptown Girl box as her Christmas present last year. So I can say firsthand that it makes a great gift, and I also love all the things in it myself. The box that I featured in my gift guide was actually from November. So each month they're totally different. So the items that were in the November box were all baking oriented. So there was a rolling pin, an oven mitt, a silicone cookie mold, a cookie cutter, and then there was some cookie mix as well, dog-friendly cookie treat mix. And each month they're totally different. So that was what was in November, but they have a whole different theme for December and a whole different theme for January. So you have to go to Puptown Girl Box and check it out. And I'm sure there's different options on how you can subscribe. But what I just wanted to point out was the girls who put it together are so thoughtful. So when I was doing unboxing videos in the earlier part of the year, they actually customized the box. I'm actually looking at something I have sitting on my desk right here, a little ring dish. I think it came in the February box. The February box had a theme that was like, all you need is love and a dog. And so I think it came with this little ring dish that has a Labrador, like a little gold foil Labrador in the center of the dish and a little heart where their heart goes. And so they actually picked that out because they know that I have a lab. I think back in January, it might have been, the theme was hygge with your dog. Am I saying it right? It's that Hygge. I think it's hygge. And it basically means like staying in and being cozy, or maybe it was namaste home with your dog. Now I'm second guessing myself. But it was something about staying in, being cozy, reading books, drinking tea, all that kind of stuff. And one of the items was a dog bookmark. And so they actually sent me one that was a chocolate lab, or just like a brown dog, because it was kind of a cartoon. So they really are so thoughtful, and they put so much care and passion into each box that they create. And I can see how much fun they have putting them together, because they're really, really cool. So the subscription boxes start at $39.99, and you can actually get 10% off if you use Lucy10, so LUCY10 as your promo code when you check out, and you can get 10% off if you do that. All right, so number 3 on my gift guide is really fun. I actually met this artist through Instagram. I meet so many cool people on Instagram. If you're not following me, it's at TMistic, TMISTICK. I would love to connect with you and just shoot me a DM and tell me that you listened to this episode, because I love meeting new people on there. I met Mary Evelyn through Instagram, and her account is Mary Evelyn Studio Art. And she did a little watercolor print of Lucy that's just like 3 inches by 3 inches or something like that, a little mini print. And I bought that from her earlier in the year. And then this summer, she asked me if she could paint another picture of Lucy and create it as a print and put it in her print shop and make it available to everyone as part of her permanent collection. So that was really, really awesome. And she chose this very moody pose of Lucy. Lucy likes to throw a little attitude in there sometimes. So it's a really cute expression of Lucy. And I think it's perfect if you love Lucy or if you just love chocolate labs. It's not super specific that it's her. It's more just like a chocolate lab print. And Mary Evelyn has it available on her website for just $18. And it's the beautiful watercolor with ink detailing. And her coat just shines, and she has that classic like English lab gobbler throat that you can see. So if you love chunky Labradors, if you know anyone who has a nice chunky chocolate lab, they would definitely love this. Mary Evelyn also partnered with a few other Instagram accounts like Bossy Bully and Kylo's World. So that's a little bulldog or a Frenchie if you're into either of those two breeds. I know a lot of my listeners probably are because we have a lot of Frenchie fans. So check her out. That's a really great gift. It comes unframed, so it's really affordable. And then you can pick up a frame somewhere, like I picked one up at TJ Maxx for very little money, and it makes a wonderful gift. The next item on my gift list, number 4, is another woman-owned business. The Dry Pet Towel is a microfiber towel to help you dry your dog off more quickly so that you can get back to spending time together and enjoying your life. And the woman who runs this business, her name is LaToya, and I think we might have met through Instagram as well, but we actually emailed back and forth a little bit to coordinate this. And I was just so happy to meet another woman who's passionate about her dog and her life with her dog and sort of improving our lives with our dog. So what's great about this towel is that it is huge. It's the size of like a bath towel. And so I have other microfiber towels, but generally those microfiber ones are really small, and I need a lot more towel to dry Lucy off, especially because Lucy likes to get wet pretty much as often as possible. In the summer, she is wet every single day. So with regular towels, it takes me a long time to dry her off, and then it takes a long time for those actual towels to dry. And with this giant Dry Pet microfiber towel, it dries her a lot faster, and then I can reuse the towel much sooner than with regular towels. So it's really cool. It's a great gift. I love practical gifts like this because a lot of people don't want junk around their house. I'm always trying to sort of streamline a little bit. So something like this is really practical. No one could have an objection. And I love it because you could keep one at home. You could keep one in your car. You could even use it for other things other than your pet too, if you want to kind of get multi-purpose with it. But check that out. It is the Dry Pet Microfiber Towel. And I've already used it a whole bunch of times. So I definitely recommend that. And there are some super cute photos of Lucy modeling it on my website if you want to go over there. All right, so number 5 on my gift guide is the Healing Hearts candle. This is such a unique item, and I'm excited to have it in my guide. It's another woman-owned business. I met one of the owners, Remy, for coffee a month or two ago. And we hit it off immediately, and I loved hearing her story and how she came up with this brand. She had lost a pet and realized that there wasn't a whole lot of stuff available out there for people who were going through loss of their pets. So she came up with various different products, and the one that I'm featuring in the gift guide is the Healing Hearts candle. So it is a very nice candle. It's I think it's chamomile and lavender scented, but it's all soy-based wax. So it's a nice, clean, eco-friendly candle. And what's unique about it is that in the bottom of each one, there's a semi-precious stone heart. So there's like a moonstone or turquoise or tiger eye or different kinds of little semi-precious stones. And you don't know what is in the bottom of each one. So what you do is you can gift this to someone or you can buy it for yourself, but I think it makes a really great gift. And you burn it down, and it burns for a nice long while. So it might take you a month or so to burn it down. And then at the bottom, you'll find this heart. And the candle comes with a little card that describes the meaning of each one. And it's a message from your pet to you, and they're all really sweet. I mean, you can't get a bad one. So whichever heart you end up getting as your surprise at the bottom of the candle, I know that it's going to be a really heartwarming and wonderful message. And I've been burning my candle since I got it, and I haven't reached the bottom, but I'm very anxious to see which heart is in the bottom there. It's just really nice. It reminds me of my dog Lola, who I lost about a year and a half ago, and it's just a nice thing. I know that sometimes it's hard to know how to handle someone who's lost a pet and what do you say, or if someone's lost really any kind of loved one, but especially our pets are dear to our hearts. So this is just a really sweet candle, and you can sort of just enjoy the glow of it and just relax and zen out and think of your pet and think of how many great memories that you each had together. So check that out. It is under $18. And if you'd like to gift it to someone who's lost a pet recently, you can actually go on their website and you can order a condolence card to go along with it. And Remy and her team will hand write the message on there and send the whole thing out to your friend or loved one who's lost their pet. So they just really put a lot of care and a lot of passion and a lot of personal touches into this. And I'm just so excited and humbled to be able to create a gift guide full of items from people who are all as passionate about their pets as I am. So that's really exciting to me. Okay, another amazing artist and woman is Carolyn Lemke. She owns a shop called Noble Friends, and it's like a design shop. So she does pet portraits, but they're totally different from the portraits that Mary Evelyn does that I mentioned earlier. So Carolyn's are sort of like a digital print of your dog, and she creates them personally herself, and then you can put like a little saying underneath of it if you want to. So how it works is that you order a portrait of your dog, and then she has all these other items that you can get your dog's portrait printed on. So for the purposes of this gift guide, I got the custom dog gift wrap. And if you have not been to my blog or been on my Instagram account, you have to go over and check this out because it is bananas, you guys. It's just crazy. So I got to choose the background color that I wanted. And I went for like a nice blush pink because I really like that color. And I think it makes Lucy's chocolatey fur really pop. So that was a really great combination. And that's what she did for the portrait. And then for the wrapping paper, it has that same light pink background, but it's just Lucy's face repeated again and again and again. And she has like a little holly, like a little poinsettia leaf sort of bow over her ear. And it's just the cutest thing I've ever seen in the entire world. This post got so many likes on Instagram. People are really losing their minds over it. And I can't wait to wrap up all my presents for my friends and family this year with this gift wrap. It is so cool. So if you wanted to do this holiday bundle that comes with the portrait, the wrapping paper, and an ornament, it's $150. But what's so great about that is that you'll have the portrait created, and then you can go back to her site and order things as often as you want. So she's got like pajamas. She's got placemats like for your dog, a little placemat to mark like where the food and the water goes. And there's just all sorts of items. I think there's phone cases, there's probably mugs, there's all sorts of stuff that you can go on. So if you do this bundle, it's sort of the gift that keeps on giving, because you'll have the portrait and then you can have Carolyn recreate as many things as you want with that portrait. So very, very cool. Again, it's called the Noble Friends Shop. And you have to check out the photos. It's just too cute to handle. All right. So everything here has kind of been like standalone gifts, but at the holidays, I always like to buy lots of little things, and my family, we always do stockings. So with my mom, my sisters, and I, we all put together stockings. My mom does the ones for my sisters and I, and then my sisters collaborate to put something together for our mom. And it's really fun to just find little fun things and mix in some little treats and some little toys and just like some little makeup products and stuff like that. So why not do something like that for your dog mom friends? Or if you want to just buy something little that's like under $20 or even under $10, you might want to find something for your dog park friends or your dog walker, or drop off something to your vet if they've been especially kind to you this year. And one of the local stores where I found so many goodies is called Journeys of Life. It's in the Shady Side area of Pittsburgh, which is a neighborhood that I go to all the time with Lucy because it's so dog friendly. And Journeys of Life is definitely dog friendly. If you take your pup in, they will gladly give you a treat and some lovin'. And they had so many things. I was just going to pick out one thing for the gift guide, but then I got there and there was so much. So I decided to feature it all as stocking stuffers. So let me tell you some of the things. There is a little wrap scarf that actually has a hidden zippered pocket in the scarf, and you can wear it as an infinity scarf, or you can separate it and just wear it as like a continuous one-piece scarf. And this pocket is big enough you can put your phone, your house key, some poop bag, some dog treats. It's really, really cool. And I love it because sometimes I don't have pockets, or if I'm all bundled up in the winter and I don't really want to like unzip my coat and get into my pant pocket, it would be really great to have a scarf like this where you could keep stuff. And that would be a great gift for your dog walker. Just saying, okay? Some of the other things that they carry at Journeys of Life is like a little ring dish that says Crazy Dog Lady. Of course, there are some cute socks that have dogs. There's a pair that says All You Need Is Love and a Dog. I really like that pair. There is a visor clip that clips onto like the sun visor in your car that says Live, Love, Bark. And that's really great. It's just handy to have something like that to hold your pass if you go into a parking garage or something like that. There's some cute little ornaments that are like handmade. I think they're locally made, handmade ceramic doggy ornaments. There's also a nice little memorial ceramic tile that's about remembering our pets who have left us. So if you're, again, dealing with someone who's lost a pet recently, Journeys has some great gifts for those people as well. But sort of on the more fun, upbeat side, one of the things I really loved was iron-on dog patches. So it comes in a set of 5 different dogs. There's a Frenchie, a Corgi, a Beagle, a Shiba Inu, and a Boxer. So there's some like really fun mix of breeds in these iron-on patches. My sister has a Boxer, so I think that I might have to buy the whole set so that she can have the Boxer one from it. But those are really cute, and all this stuff is so affordable. There's also a little houndstooth print tennis ball that is sort of in a little box that you could hang it like an ornament. So that would be just a really great Christmas gift or hostess gift or something like that. And they have other things that you can personalize there as well, like little ornaments that you could get your dog's name hand painted onto if you're interested in that. So check out Journeys of Life. They're on social media, but you should definitely go to their store if you're in Pittsburgh. It's in the Shadyside neighborhood on Belfont Street. And in addition to these little doggy items, they have lots and lots of great stuff. So check that out. All right. Now, number 8 on the gift guide is something that is more for Lucy, because everything so far has kind of been like dog mom gifts. But I couldn't leave Lucy out in the cold, so we have her favorite treats. She discovered these treats, and she really discovered them. I did not. We were at a dog event, and she dragged me to the back booth in the back of this giant room and just stuffed her face into a basket full of these treats. It's called Vitabone, and I'm not sure if you've seen them around. It's carried at Walmart and a bunch of other stores. They have a store locator on their website. But Lucy's favorite thing in the whole wide world is their artisan-inspired recipes. So she has been eating one this whole month. It's the one in our gift guide. It's turkey, stuffing, and cranberry flavor. And they're a nice, big, hard dog biscuit. And the bag comes with tons of them. It will last you a while. And for the whole big bag, it's under $5. They're really, really great. They're made in the USA. I can't speak highly enough about these treats. They're nice and big. I usually break them in half, actually. And then every night, these are Lucy's good night treats. So I always give her a treat on her way to bed, and we always use Vitabone. So she'll do anything for a Vitabone. So definitely pick up a bag of those. It's the gift that keeps on giving. All right, number 9 on the gift guide. We're almost to the end here. This is a shirt that I designed. So it is a gray, vintage wash t-shirt that says Steel City Dog Mom. I came up with this idea earlier in the year because I saw so many people wearing Pittsburgh shirts and so many people wearing dog shirts, but there were no shirts that combined both of those two things. And those are my 2 favorite things. So I came up with this design, and I have it available through Society6, which is a website that you can have your own artwork and your own designs printed on a whole bunch of different products. So right now you can order this on a t-shirt. And since I had a lot of requests to create a dad version, new for Christmas this year, I did that. I created the Steel City Dog Dad shirt. So head over there. Orders are already rolling in because there are some dog dads that really want to represent. So why deny them? The shirt is about $25. It's $24.99. And you can find it through my website. There's actually a little button for it in the sidebar on almost every page. Or you can go to society6.com and you can search for Steel City Dog Mom or Steel City Dog Dad, and you can find it that way. So really, really fun gift. Comes in a ton of sizes, and it's so soft and comfortable. I wear mine all the time. I think I have to order another one because I spilled stuff on mine. Okay. Number 10, I am so excited about this. This is the San Francisco Umbrella Company, and I actually noticed these umbrellas years ago when I first started my blog. I think I included them in some blog post roundup of cute dog items because they have a whole bunch of different dog breeds on their umbrellas. And the umbrellas come in a bunch of different colors, and then they have sort of like a silhouette style illustration of different dog breeds running all around the edge of it. So, of course, I got the lab one. Not only do they have a lab one, they have 3 lab designs. They have lab puppies, they have a lab walking, and then they have a lab doing like a downward dog play mode pose. They have so many breeds. These are just the ones that I listed in my blog post, but there's actually even more. But there's a boxer, beagle, border collie, chihuahua, Dachshund, I can never say that, you guys, help me. Doodles, bulldogs, Frenchies, German Shepherd, Golden Retriever, sheep, Yorkshire Terrier, and so much more. So you have to head over to the San Francisco Umbrella Company. These are also about $30. So it's a really great umbrella. They're also high quality. It's not just a novelty thing that has a dog printed on it. They have the little button that you push that makes the umbrella pop up. So that's really nice and fancy. And they also come with a little carrying sling that has a shoulder strap on it. So it's a very, very nice umbrella. Since it rains a lot where I live, I'm definitely going to be using this a lot. And even if I don't use it on dog walks, I can use it when I'm just out on my own. And it's really cute. I got the one that is black and gold because those are Pittsburgh colors. So I thought that everyone would really enjoy seeing that. So that's a fabulous, fabulous gift that I've wanted for years and it's finally in my hands. All right, number 11. This is the second to last item, you guys. And I was so excited to include this. I kind of felt like Oprah for a second just because it's so over the top. And it's the 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. It is a crossover SUV from an Italian car brand called Alfa Romeo that's relatively new to the United States. We just got a dealership here in Pittsburgh, and I just thought it would be so fun to include something really luxurious and just like a dream gift on my guide. And when I was talking to the people at the dealership, I found out that the car comes in chocolate brown. Now, they don't call it chocolate lab brown, but I'm sure if you asked for that, or you could say, could I have it in Lucy brown? I'm sure they will know what you're talking about. But this SUV, especially since Lucy and I have been taking so many long road trips this year, I just thought that this SUV would be like the perfect vehicle for us because it combines form and function. It's so stylish, but so roomy inside. And then, it comes in chocolate brown. So that was just like a no-brainer. The Stelvio is available at Ron Lewis Alfa Romeo, which is in Pittsburgh. You can reach them at 724-776-7400 if you want to learn more about it. You can also go to their website, ronlewisautomotive.com. And the Stelvio starts at $42,000. So it's a little bit of a reach item on the gift guide, but sometimes you just have to have fun, with your Christmas gifts and with your guide, and it doesn't hurt to just dream a little bit, right? All right. Now, the last thing, since in my dream land, I have this fabulous new luxury vehicle, the last thing that I included is a Molly Mutt car seat cover. So I discovered Molly Mutt earlier this year. I actually saw a bunch of Facebook posts about their product. I don't know if you guys have car seat covers for your cars to protect your car from your dog. But I've had one in the back of my car for a long time, but it's just boring and black. And what's so cool about Molly Mutt is that they come in a bunch of different patterns and different colors. So I chose one that's called Rocket Man, and it's like a constellation print. It has a navy background with like white star constellations printed out on it. And the coolest thing about this is that it's 3-in-1. So you can use it as a back seat cover, and it has like little loops that go over the headrests. You could make it into a hammock and put the loops on the front and the back seats, or you could use it as a cargo area cover in the way back of your car, which is how I'm using it. And it's really, really great. I've actually already put mine through the washing machine cycle once, and it held up, it survived, and it's just great. It protects the whole inside of my car, and it looks super stylish. I've never seen stylish car seat covers like this before. So in my dreamland, when I'm driving my Stelvio around, I'll have my Molly Mutt car seat cover to sort of protect it. So that is the 12th and final thing on my Wear Wag Repeat gift guide this year. Working with all of these brands was such a pleasure, and getting every item in my hands and being able to feel it and play with it and use it with Lucy. I really put so much effort into this guide. It's not just a bunch of links and photos from the internet. We have personally tried out everything. So I hope that you guys can head over to wearwagrepeat.com and check it out. Or if you go to my Instagram account at @TMystic, you can see photos and Instagram stories of absolutely every item and learn more about the brands there. So thank you so much for listening to this episode. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season.